Prevention is the key. If you want to keep your vehicle nice, if you want it to last, if you want to hedge against all the bad things that can and will happen when you're tumbling at 80 miles per hour through the elements, the wind, the snow, the bugs, the rain. Water is a solvent, you guys. A solvent can break things down. We drink water, but for almost anything else, water is a bad thing. It's a solvent, right? So like, you're exposing your vehicle to so many elements. On the interior, all the oils and germs and spilled food and drinks, all the wear and tear from stepping on carpet every single day, day in and day out, and likely not vacuuming it. So all those little particles are like knives on the carpet fibers. They just cut the fibers up and dull the fibers. And once they look dull, you can't make them look nice again. You can clean all the soil you want, but you cannot make those carpets look new again just by cleaning. So how do you prevent that stuff from happening? You vacuum your car often. You try to use best practices when it comes to washing your vehicle, and especially drying your vehicle. And mostly where the problems come in is your contact. When your hand that has a towel in it starts rubbing on the paint, there's a decent chance that there's dirt on that paint. Whether you've already washed it or you're just beginning the wash process, there's a decent chance there's very obvious or very subtle dirt on that paint that as you are drying, you're driving that dirt into the clear coat of your car's paint and you're scratching it. Listen, even if you take care of your car perfectly, it could use a light polish about once a year. You're not going to remove a ton of clear coat by doing a light polish, and what you're doing is you're either eliminating or minimizing the look of a lot of those scratches, and you're leveling out the surface, and you're going to bring a little bit of gloss back. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because if you're going to drive this car, it's going to go in the elements, and it won't be perfect forever. It's a real mental process, and I think usually it just has to happen to you, right? Like something on your baby needs to go irrevocably, or at least kind of like unfortunately wrong. And as far as that goes, you get that scratch, or you get that rock chip in your windshield, or whatever happens. You spill that thing that you know is not going to come out on the carpet, or what. Then you kind of have to come to terms with it, come to peace with the fact that any vehicle you use is going to have wear and tear. So with that said, I would just say do the preventative things on the front end. They're going to make you happy. They're going to eliminate stress. When my car is clean, and I'm a detailer, so I don't have time to do my own stuff, but when my vehicle is clean, there's a reduction in stress, a greater sense of pride, I feel happier, and these are genuine things. If I didn't feel this way, why in the hell would I try to detail for other people in exchange for money? Because I know there's value in it. It feels good. It's therapeutic. It's luxury. It's a massage. It's a pedicure. You don't need it, but it's really nice. I think that if you take care of your vehicle, it does help preserve it. But if you're going to beat up your vehicle, you're going to beat up your vehicle. They are made to take a beating, and the engines will keep on running. But if you never clean something, there's a chance that things are going to happen as it relates to the dirt that's accumulated or the length of time you left something, a stain on leather or carpet. At some point, I can't take back time as a detailer. So if you just keep up on your vehicle, you're going to be happier. You're going to be happier. So stay engaged with your vehicle. Watch YouTube videos from pros. And I'm trying to contribute to this space, but there are plenty of things that you can teach yourself so that you can at the very least, maintain your own vehicle without calling me back, for a long amount of time. I think if you see me, 4 times a year, that's a good schedule for me because, after 6 weeks, I think it goes out of maintenance detail territory. I think it's after 6 weeks, it's basically like starting brand new for me. So you're not getting a discount by seeing me 4 times a year. But what I will say is by seeing me 4 times a year, at least gives me a chance to keep up on the vehicle before it gets to be too late, Like, I was in a vehicle recently and it was a nasty interior. I think I did my step-by-step nasty interior detail. What I didn't tell you in that video is that, like, that used to be a maintenance client of mine. I saw her vehicle every month. And it was wearing me down because it always got really messy. And I was like, this is not who I want as a maintenance client. I've since learned that, like, I'm not really taking on maintenance clients anymore because I don't really make enough money off them. If I had to do that for a living, I'd have to, like, sell my house. I usually make about $20 an hour before gas or product on maintenance details, which is crazy. You need to be at 50 to 100 to have any chance, I think, of doing this full time. To feed your family, I think that's where you have to be. And it sounds exorbitant, even to me, but when you actually break down the numbers, that's an honest crack at being a small business owner. Otherwise, I'm going to go clean carpets because at least I think I can make money in that space. My heart's in detailing, though. I love detailing, but it's a grind.